Okay, we finished up the instructional pieces for everybody. We did Reno's moves, Angel's moves, and Cass moves in Blow, Gabriel, Blow for the first half. We left off with everybody at the same point where Reno gives you the spoken direction to get up on your feet and sing. We are in your music, rehearsal letter G. So we are right at the point where the chorus kind of takes over and comes in with the singing here. Reno exits stage left to get her feathers. At this point where we start to sing Angels, remember you just finished your dance here on the deck with the arm movement. You are going to, after her line, make your way off the deck. We will determine whether or not you need to go up and down the long way, or if we can avoid a traffic jam, if the stairs are big enough to get, everybody off the deck and into place and get Reno off stage in a timely fashion, then maybe that center set of stairs would be usable. So hopefully that's the case. That'll save you a lot of time. During that line that Reno gives you, the one thing that we didn't mention before in any of the videos, I believe, is that the tables really need to get struck. We did talk about that, but we didn't talk about the line of chairs that need to come to the middle. It has to be a minimum of 5 chairs, if not even 6 would be ideal, just because that would put 2 at the end, at each end of the line, which would give Reno, again, a good sturdy starting point and a good sturdy stopping point. So 6 would be great, 5 is definitely workable. If they are the types of chairs that have backs to them, the backs need to face out to the wings. So if you are a person setting that chair, that's something just to keep in mind, that the back of your chair has to face to the wing. The chairs will most likely be layered in terms of where the seats meet up. So the seat portion has to go to the middle. If it's a stool type of a chair, then obviously we don't have to be too specific with that in terms of what direction they're facing. That will be determined at a future rehearsal. So we are at rehearsal letter G. The chorus comes in singing. For the first time in the song, this is actually when you come in singing. We're all going to start with the right foot for 16 walks. Nothing too fancy, but you have now obviously been moved by the Spirit, okay? So it doesn't have to be anything too big, but at the same time, I don't want you to be looking too careful. Don't be too conservative here. Again, it has to be a genuine feeling that is now coming out of the cast. Reno has given you her message and kind of almost sent you on your way in a sense. And you guys have completely been, again, taken by the Spirit and hallelujah, feeling it here. So we're all going to walk for 16 steps with our right foot. 5, 6, here we go. Walk, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So all of your weight should end on the left with the right foot up, ready to go. You can stylize that however you want. Okay, keep in mind you're still dancing in your character and having just a great time. We're going to start here with a box step. It's a 5 count box step. Don't forget we're adding in a count 5 to this. So let me back up so you can see my feet. Step forward with the right foot on 1. Cross over with the left foot on 2. So you kind of are like a pretzel right now. Get all of your weight on your left foot. You're going to step the right foot behind you on 3. Step the left foot on the side for 4. Step the right foot in place for count number 5. Okay, so that is your 5 count box step. Let's try it just a little bit quicker and we'll smooth out the counts, making sure you go forward with the right first. 5, 6, 7, go. Front, cross, back, side, side. One more time, we're going to go a little bit quicker. In this song, this moves at a pretty good pace, so it would definitely be advisable to keep your heels lifted up a little bit. Definitely stay on your toes, and don't make your steps too big. Keeping flat-footed and trying to take big steps will definitely slow you down. 5, 6, 7, go. front, over, back, side, side. Those are counts 1 through 5. Everybody is going to hold count 6. By that point, angels, by the point that the box step comes in, you have made it to the stage level. No matter what set of stairs you have used to get down here, you definitely need be in place in time for that box step. So everybody has done that step together. You're going to hold count 6. If you are on the stage right side of the stage, right side of the chairs, I should say, you are going to turn your left knee in, face palm with the right hand to your forehead, and the left hand comes out from the shoulder. The hands are flexed. We've talked about that position before, with the fingers together and the hand up. That is count 7. As you twist, also happening on count 7, the left knee is going to pulse 7, 8. So 2 times, and as the left knee goes, so does the left hand. 7, 8. It's just flap, flap. Fingers stay together, hand only. It's not the whole arm. So you are here. Let's just try those 2 pulses with the knee and the hand together. Head is looking down to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hit, hit. Okay? Stage left side of the chairs. You do the same thing in the opposite direction. You turn the right leg in. Face palm with the left hand to the forehead. The right hand arm is extended out from the shoulder. Fingers are flexed. Hand is flexed. So you do the same thing. This all happens on 7 along with that knee pulse 2 times. 7, 8. Along with the knee goes your right hand. 7, 8. So let's put your 2 pulses together. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hit, hit. Okay? After that, both sides do the box step for 5. You all hold count 6, and then you all twist away from each other and do the leg pulse 7, 8. That all happens at the same time. Coming out of that, we then make our circles. 2 major important things need to happen with the circles each and every time. First of all, make sure when you get to your spot in 8 counts that you end facing out. Don't turn in. Don't try to face the audience. Just face out. Even if that means for a moment that you're facing completely away from the audience, you're not there for long. So no matter where you are in the circle, your back is to the middle, your body is facing completely out. The other major important thing that has to happen every single time is that you go next to the same person consistently. You must always go to the same person. It won't necessarily affect the circle rotation itself, but it will cause a big problem in the step that comes right after it. So please, please, please make sure that you are consistently going to the same place, next to the same person, every single time, just to avoid confusion or collisions or anything like that. That would be really not cool. So we get to our circle. You have 8 counts to get there. If you are going to the stage right circle, so if you are staying on the stage right side of the chairs that are lined up here in the middle, you need to make sure that your weight ends on your left foot. So count 8, you need to make sure all of your weight is here on the left with the right foot ready to step. If you are on that stage left area of the chairs, you need to obviously do the opposite. Please end with your weight on your right leg, ready to step with your left. So we have 8 counts to get there. Again, make sure you end facing out. 5, 6, 7, go. Walk, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or, if I'm going this way, we'll walk 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My left foot's ready, my weight is on my right. Just a quick reminder, you're coming out of that hit step where you're twisted in. That comes right before the circles. Both sides moving again at the same time, and you all have 8 counts to get there. Alrighty? Once you get there, we have 12 counts to rotate the circle around. The arms I'm going to determine both on that transition to make the circles as well as this first rotation. I'm really undecided. We will, after I see it a couple more times, I'll definitely let you know how the hands are going to go. If you, for right now, just make sure that you keep them moving, just so you stay in the habit of your arms doing something while you're getting to the circle, and then as well as we are rotating it around. All we're going to do, it's really easy. We're just going to do a side crossover, side crossover, side crossover with your backs staying to the middle. Nothing too bouncy, guys. Let's try to avoid this kind of an action on this rotation step. Can we try not to do this? This kind of up and down popcorn effect. If we can make sure that our steps here are a little bit more smooth, like almost more of a glide, versus going almost like the look of like Fiddler on the Roof. Let's avoid that like popcorn tradition kind of a feel while we're in our circles, okay? So a smooth step. Again, we're going at a good pace here. So you can probably make this a pretty good sized step as long as you're not right on the heels of the person next to you. So let's start. Let me do the stage right circle first. We've just ended with our weight on our left, so we're ready to go. Side crossover, 12 counts. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay? I can't take as big of a step, otherwise you're going to lose me in your screen. But again, we can probably make that a nice wide step here. After count 12, we are up to the lines, low butt. You're going to take one more step for 13. So you're going to uncross your feet, because you will have ended crossed on both circles. You will have ended count 12 like this, or over here you're like this, you're twisted. You're going to take your step on count 13, hold 14, and then you're going to turn to face your neighbor, 15, hold 16, as you sing the word but. All right? So that's a really simple twist. You're just going to turn in to face whoever your designated partner is in the rehearsal. Okay? So it's a 12 count rotation of your circle. Step open on 13, hold 14. That happens on the word low. And then you're turning into your neighbor, your partner, on but. My stage left circle.